Hello, today I'd like to show you how you can import your grades from Google Classroom into Progressbook Gradebook. The main thing that we need to make the connection between Google Classroom and Progressbook is the student ID number. Now the student ID number is not available to us in Google Classroom, so the first thing we need to do is access a spreadsheet that has the student ID number as a part of it. That's pretty easy to do. Over here from your desktop in Gradebook, you'll have a reports area, and in this drop-down menu, if you scroll down, you want to select the choice that says Teachers Class Roster. It's kind of down towards the bottom, so I'm going to select that and then click Run for the report. Now from within this window, all you need to do is in this class parameter, select the class that you're going to add the grade to, and then just View Report. So this will generate a little report for us, and we'll see the students' names. And the thing that I need to do here now is in the format, change to a CSV comma delimited file, and then click the export button. What this will do is it will generate a spreadsheet for me. So if I see down here, I see it's created it, and I'm just going to tell it to open that up. So there's a little work we need to do in the spreadsheet to make it something that Progressbook is going to use, because basically what it needs is the student ID number and the grade. So we're going to have to get rid of some of the things that this report created. So I'm just going to click over here, select these rows, and then right click to delete them. If I double click between the A and the B here, it'll stretch these things out. You don't have to do this, but it does make it a little easier to read what's in these columns. So again, I do not need this course name, so I'm going to actually get rid of all of that by selecting it and hitting the delete key on my keyboard. I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to add grade to the column, because this is where the grades are going to go. You can choose at this time if you want to delete these two columns, because we don't need the first and last name. Again, select them, right click and delete. That will get rid of them. Or you can keep the names there until you're sure that you have the right student associated with the grade. Either way is fine. It just has to end up in this format. Okay, so I've got this spreadsheet started. Now I just need to get the grades. So I will be able to get the grades from my classroom. So here I am in my classroom. Here's an assignment that I've given. The students are all done, and I've actually graded them already. So you can see the grades are in here. What you're going to want to make sure you do is you're going to sort the class by last name, so that they're in alphabetical order by last name, because that's how the class list came out of Progressbook as well, alphabetical by last name. Then over here on the right, there's this little cog. We're going to click on that, and we're going to choose to download these grades as a CSV. So I'm going to click on that, and again, you can see down here that the spreadsheet has been downloaded, and I'm going to choose to open that spreadsheet. All right, now here is one little glitch that I've noticed sometimes can happen in Google Classroom. So I was supposed to get these alphabetical by last name, and it's pretty much true until I come down here to this last name, and obviously these two guys are in the wrong order. And that is primarily because some of our students were entered with all caps and some were entered obviously not in all caps. And the way Google interprets the sorting of last names, it will put anything with all caps first. So this is pretty easy to fix, and this is just maybe a good practice just to make sure you get the right student with the right grade. You just come up here to Data, Sort, and I'm going to sort by last name values A to Z. I don't have to change anything else. Just click OK, and now it's adjusted. Everybody else was in alphabetical order. These two guys were just in the wrong order. So just as a precaution, you might want to do that to make sure that your students are in the correct order, alphabetical by last name. This is the only information that I'm interested in here, and that is the grades. So I'm going to select that and then copy it. Go back into my other spreadsheet that I created earlier, and then paste. And this spreadsheet is ready to go. It's ready to be uploaded. So you're just going to do a simple file, save as, find a place to save the document. I usually choose my desktop. And then the most important thing besides giving it a name is you need to make sure you choose CSV as the file type. If you just save it as a regular spreadsheet, Progressbook is not going to like that. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. This little message that comes up, it is fine. Yes, I want to keep that format. And I'm good to go. So now I'm ready to go back into Progressbook and upload these grades. So I'm going to go into the class, go into the assignment. The assignment needs to have already been created. And then I come over here on the left-hand side. I'm going to import the marks. I have to choose the file. So I'm just going to go find that spreadsheet that I saved. First row contains the headers, yes, because if you remember that first row said ID number and then grades. So this lets the spreadsheet, or lets Progressbook know that that first row is not any data, it's just headers. And then I just simply click import the marks. So you can see here's the students and the grades that are going to be assigned to them. If that all looks good, I click save. And there they are. They all showed up in there, assigned to the right student. Obviously click save, and you're good to go. You've just imported grades from Google Classroom into your Progressbook gradebook. Now, if you don't want to keep doing that step over and over again of importing the spreadsheet with the ID numbers, if you know that your class, the number of students has not changed, that as nobody's been added or nobody's left the class, you could just use that spreadsheet that I saved as grades. You could just use that every time and not go through the steps of downloading it out of Progressbook. Just paste the new grades in there and upload them into the assignment. But if you want to be sure that you have the right class roster with any new students, you will need to go through the steps of running the report each time. All right. If you have any questions about how to do this, or you need help getting started, please don't hesitate to drop me an email or give me a call, and I'd be happy to help you. Good luck.